So has the business been going for 2.5 years, or that's just when the location got started?
No, our doors have been open for 2.5 years. I actually started renting the place in August of 2015, right after I got out of the Navy. It took us a year and a half to actually open the doors.
Wow.
It's not as easy as people think. Just I want to start a brewery. Let's do that. There's several different entities that you have to go through: city, county, state, federal.
Wow.
And you have to get sort of permission from all of them to sell beer to the public.
And by permission, you mean they have their hands out saying, here, pay me this fee and give me a whole bunch of paperwork. Is that how?
Yes. Paperwork is always part of it, and fees are always part of it. City fees are a lot more than other fees, but...
Are they really?
Oh, yeah. So the city part was actually the very first thing, because if the city doesn't say yes, you can it's not about brewing the beer, it's about selling the beer. Mm-hmm. Can you do that in an industrial zone, which is where we're at? So they make us sort of be in these industrial zones because we're a manufacturer. We're actually a specialty food manufacturer.
Okay.
And so in order to do that, you have to get permission from the city to change the use of those sort of industrial from more of that manufacturing to a more of a retail kind of setting.
Now, what's the kind of filtering process that they go through? Like, do they just grant these permits to anybody, or do you have to jump through a whole bunch of hoops?
There's not really hoops. You just have to put out a notice to everybody that's in like a 600-foot radius, not radius, but anybody that is 600 feet from your property line. Mm-hmm. You have to send them a notice that you're going to be opening up a brewery and tap room. And then they have the opportunity to voice any concerns or tell you if they don't want you there. A couple of the things that are actual no-nos are churches. Not churches in industrial zones, though, but a zoned church property. Because these churches in the industrial zones, they're not zoned for churches. So they don't follow under this church rule. So you can't be within 600 feet of a church, or there's a certain, from schools, you can't be anywhere kind of close to the school zones. So those are the main two kind of no-nos, and that's sort of why industrial zones are where most of the breweries are.
Yeah, because now that I think about it,